When stars come out and skies grow deep, God's love will guard you while you sleep. Be kind to friends both near and far. He sees your heart just as you are. Be humble, gentle, true, and kind, with tender care and peace in mind. When someone cries, don't snort their hair. That's what the Lord will is near. Be brave, his voice both night and day. He'll guide your heart along his way. When morning kindness show in aught and do, for hearts that shine with faith and love, bring joy to God in heaven above. When stars come out and skies grow deep, God's love will guard you while you sleep. Be brave and strong when storms appear. That's what the Lord will on his stand. For God is close, his light and day. He'll guide your heart your heart along his way. When morning comes, rise both night and love, bring joy to God in heaven above. When morning comes, rise bright and new. Let kindness show in all you do.
Liam and the Rainbow Promise.
The world was grey, and rain poured down. Liam watched from his window, a little frown upon his face. He wondered if the sun would ever shine again. Day after day, the rain kept falling. Liam remembered stories of Noah and the great flood. Had the world forgotten the sunshine? He closed his eyes and imagined Noah, a kind man who trusted in God. Noah built an ark to save all the animals, big and small. Liam wondered if God still made promises like he did with Noah. Would the sun ever break through the endless rain? Just when Liam felt the grey would never end, a tiny patch of blue peeked through the clouds. Hope flickered in his heart. Then, a miracle. The rain stopped. The clouds began to part, revealing a world washed clean and fresh. Liam ran outside, his red boots splashing in puddles. The air smelled fresh and clean. It was a brand new world. And then he saw it, a rainbow arching across the sky, a brilliant promise of color and light. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Every color imaginable painted across the heavens. Liam remembered the story of Noah. The rainbow was God's promise, a sign of love and hope. He understood now, even after the longest storm, God's promises always shine through. Liam thought about all the promises he made. He wanted to be someone who always kept his word, just like God. He promised his friend he would share his toys. He promised his mum he would always be kind. He knew that keeping promises was not always easy, but it was always the right thing to do. Back inside, he told his mum about the rainbow and Noah's story. She smiled and gave him a big hug. God always keeps his promises, Liam, she said. Just like the rainbow after the rain. Liam felt safe and loved. He knew that even when things were hard, God's promise would always be there. He closed his eyes and thought about Noah, the ark, and the beautiful rainbow. Tomorrow, he would make sure to keep all his promises, big and small. He knew that God would always be there for him, just like the sun after the storm. And as he slept, he dreamed of rainbows, arks, and the never-ending love of God. The next day, the sun shone brightly. Liam woke up with a smile, ready to keep his promises. He knew that even when the storms of life came, God's love would always be his rainbow. And that was a promise he could always count on. The end.
Be brave, his voice both night and day. He'll guide your heart along his way. When morning kindness show in odd and dew, for hearts that shine with faith and love, bring joy to God.